Oh, this be that bullshit. Like I said, this is a F4, which means like the background is not going to be as blurry as a F2.8. So the 15 to 35 is an F2.8, so it's going to have a blurrier background.
Then how do you get your videos to look so good? You just...
Well, no, so I don't use this.
Oh.
This is like a vlogging lens. I use the 50mm 1.8, and I use the 85 1.8. But the 85 I have to use an adapter because it's an EF lens, and this is the 50 is an RF lens, but it's still kind of cheap. Now I think they have an 85 1.2.
This is not a Canon's lens, or?
This is a Canon, but this is 14 to 35.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is Stephen. I'm calling on behalf of Allstate Insurance. Can I speak with Holly?
This is her.
Well, I'm here to provide you with a quick comparison quote with no commitment for cars. We just dropped our rates to 4 to 5%. Just to see how competitive we are. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, we got a moment. What's up?
So how many cars do you currently have insured right now?
We got 5.
5 cars?
Yeah.
And how many drivers?
3.
3 drivers. You're still living at 3 Procyon Road?
Wait, all right, so you already got my address, right? You said you work for...
Yes, that's what I have on.
You said you work for Allstate?
You have the
Yeah,
insurance.
I'm with
So you don't know Larry Lerman?
I'm sorry?
Larry Lerman with the Lerman Agency through Allstate?
One of our 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not at that. No, I'm not at that location.
Oh no! I know you're not at that location. If you was that location, you would have saw, bro. We got life insurance. We got business GL insurance. We got homeowners insurance and our car insurance all through Allstate through the Lerman Agency.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's like racketeering. Like you know how like when you have like a home security business and you break into other people's homes to try to make them get home security, but then you find out that the house you just broke into is already owned by the home security that you work for.
Yep.
That's that. You know what I mean? Like you stepping on your old toes here, man. We already got Allstate.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. So you have a good one. Thank you.
All right. I straight up used a scenario from the Boondocks.
What was the scenario?
Remember when Onceler he was breaking into people's houses, but his grandfather had a home security business,
and he was rich.
Yeah, no, but so they was breaking into people's houses to scare people so that they would buy Onceler home security.
Oh yeah.
But then they broke into a house that already had it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, we already got Allstate, bro. You out here calling to get people on Allstate, and we already got Allstate.
Yeah, because he said Allstate, and I was about to say, we already got it.
Nah, I'm glad you didn't, because I wanted to give him a little... Yeah.
Do you record all that?
Hell yeah, I did.
We're on our way to the Voorhees...
You ain't got to tell me exactly where we're going.
Oh, we're on our way to get our CAT scan. My CAT scan done. Hopefully everything is good. Hopefully. But then again, I'm not sure because they say that the cancer cells is pretty aggressive. So hopefully it shrinks a bit. If not, back to chemo. And that's annoying. Okay. Peace.
Wait down here, you want to go park?
Wait down here. Or if you want to go park, that's fine. I'll just call you when I get out.
Okay. So what you gotta do now?
Get this and then drink it and then wait 2 hours.
Well, what is that?
Huh?
What is it?
It's a contrast I have to drink to die.
Oh, okay.
that I have to drink for this. Because he says that he wants me to have a contrast. Normally, I guess because it's able to see everything. I'll see you.
Okay. So after we left the hospital, she had to drink the dye.
It's disgusting. It was milky. It looked like semen.
Right. So after that, we went to the Apple store, and I was seeing how much I could get for that MacBook, right? The MacBook Pro I got. So because it's refurbished and had some work done to it and blah blah blah, Apple was only trying to give me like $400 for it. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, this is a MacBook Pro 16, Intel Core i9. Like it's a beast of a computer, and all I'm getting is $400. I was like, yo, man, I'm good. I just keep it. It's not even worth trading in. So I'm gonna hold on to that, and hopefully I'll get the M1 MacBook Air. So basically the smallest, lightest MacBook Air I could get, and I'm just gonna get 16 gigs of RAM, 256 of storage because I added off an SSD. So it'll be slightly more powerful than my what's it called, the Mac Mini, but not so much more powerful that it's breaking the bank.
Much later.
So my doctor told me that there is no suspicious reading. Practically, there's no cancer cells in my body whatsoever. Even the mass that was on my ovary is gone. And the mass that is on my cervix is gone too. It's crazy. It's crazy because a couple months ago, she said I had 1 to 2 years. And now I'm cancer free. So I don't know what to think. And I feel like, deep in my mind, I know I'm going to feel some, like, scared or something of that. It's going to relapse or something of that. And what she says, because it's so aggressive that it might relapse. But, I think I got it down. But tomorrow I have chemo because she still wants me to finish out my 3 sessions. And then after that, they're going to do probably MRI and another PET scan. And then a biopsy to verify that everything is cancer-free. So hopefully everything is, so I can actually go traveling with a peace of mind that, like, I'll wake up the next day. Well, me and my husband always had this thing, like, the dragon is like the cancer. And he always said, oh, you slayed the dragon. So when I went to radiation and I finished it, he was like, oh, you slayed the dragon. And now it's just like, I really did slay the dragon. That dragon is hanging on my damn wall. So that's good. I can't wait till I finish the chemo, and then I can ring that bell. I'm going to ring that bell so damn hard I'm going to break it. I don't care. I think when I told my parents, them seeing my dad, like, be in tears, but he was, like, in tears of happiness. Like, we just huddled together and just hugged each other for a very long time. Like, that made me felt, they were always very supportive. Always like, you're going to beat this, you're going to beat this. And of course I didn't believe it at one point. At one point, I was going to stop the treatment and not even do it. And I'm glad I didn't listen. I didn't listen to anybody. I was listening to my own, like, I was just scared. I was so scared. And I'm glad I didn't listen to myself. And I just went ahead and did the treatment. Because I was, like, terrified. But, yeah. Also, my best friend, I told her father and her father went through is something similar to me, but he had lung cancer, and the doctor told him he had 6 months to live, and he beat it. So he went through almost the same situation as me. And when I told him, he smiled from ear to ear, and he just, like, he gave me a handshake and then grabbed me and just gave me a big hug. And then he was just like, and then he almost, I felt like he had tears in his eyes too. And I was just like, he's like, you know, I do know. And I was like, yeah, I know you've been through the same thing as me. And he's like, I'm so happy for you. And that made me feel good. That made me feel good too. And then when I texted Jazz, you were like, so you beat it? What'd you say? So you won? And then, like, I was like, I guess. And then, like, you were like, it shrank? And I was like, it's gone. Like, gone. And you were like, that's incredible. And I can see you like, that's incredible. Like, make the gestures and everything. And I was like, you know, and then I told Jay, and Jay was like kind of sad because her and Larry got into an argument. And I was like, well, I got something to tell you. Are you sitting down? And Jay's like, yeah, why? And then I was like, I'm cancer free. And Jay's like, wait, what? I was like, I'm cancer free. And she was like, oh. And she was silent. I still want to live every day to the fullest, especially because I've actually stared down death many times when I was sick with cancer. So I do want to live life to its fullest.